So thank you, Joel. My name is Jeff Baxter. I'm CTO for the Americas here at NetApp, and it's my distinct honor and privilege to share the stage with Nito from Brazil.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, all. This is Nito from Brazil. How are you? Thank you so much. It's a big honor to be here. I work in our proof of concept labs in RTP, CPOC. And we have been doing POCs and demos for customers almost every day. And it's a big privilege to show these demos to you guys.
Excellent. So let's get to it.
OK, NetApp. I love this company.
So Joel talked about a lot of the technologies that we're bringing to bear today, right? Things like NetApp Private Storage, Cloud on Tap, AltaVault. Let's go ahead and get started. Why don't you go ahead and bring up our new On-Command Cloud Manager tool for me.
OK. So here we have On-Command Cloud Manager. I'm going to sign in. And as you can see on screen, on your left, we have near the clouds, we have NetApp Private Storage that we have a FAS attached to it. On your right, we have on-premises, a FAS attached to our POC labs. And we have a replication in place between both clouds.
So, Nito, one of the things when I talk to customers, they're getting tired of building out new data centers, and especially tired of building out a brand new second data center just for DR, right? A bunch of equipment sitting there, storage, compute, essentially idle just to hold data. So what we've been talking with them about and sharing is the concept of what if you use NetApp Private Storage, and instead of replicating the data and building out a whole new data center, what if NetApp Private Storage was your second data center and you replicated your data out near the cloud? Is that something we can show people today?
Yes, I can.
So I know Joel was talking about having a database on-prem that he really wanted backed up.
Yes, I have that database here. As you can see, we have a database on-premises. The name is Joel's database, and we have 3 letters, E, F, and G. And that sits on a FAS on-premises.
OK, so Joel's got his database. It's sitting on-prem. He wants it backed up and replicated out to NetApp Private Storage. So we have a new tool that we've just released a couple months ago called Snap Center. I believe you can show me how we do that with that tool.
Yes, I can. So as you can see, we have Snap Center. So let me do here. So I'm going to sign in. I'm going to Settings. And I'm going to show 2 storage virtual machines. One on-premises in POC Labs, and another one in NPS, NetApp Private Storage. We have 2 hosts attached to it. One on-premise, POC Labs, and another one in AWS. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to select my data sets, and I'm going to create a backup, an application consistency backup on-premises. And hold on one second. Done.
OK, so literally 3 or 4 clicks, and you've kicked off an application-consistent backup of Joel's database using all the skills, using all the tools, using all the heritage of Snap Manager and SnapDrive that we all know, but now in the single pane of glass management that does both on-prem and in the cloud.
And also, as you can see on the screen, on the job details, you have on-premise, SQL.
Yep.
And also, we are replicating the data from on-premise to near the clouds,
right.
In NetApp Private Storage.
Now, I know we've sped this up because bandwidth is bandwidth. It takes some time to replicate regardless. But you're telling me that within this one job, within those 2 clicks, the way you set this policy up is not only have we taken an application-consistent backup on-prem, but as part of that, we've replicated directly from on-prem and CPOC straight out into NetApp Private Storage.
Right.
Very cool. So we've got that data sitting out there in NetApp Private Storage, and we don't just want to let it sit idle. So I know one of the best use cases for NetApp Private Storage has been test and development, right? We talked about making the application developers our new best friends. So what if we could take that data and use it for test dev? I think we have some technologies that can do that, right?
Yes. So as you can see on the screen, we have NetApp Private Storage, System Manager. That's the same data management that we have on premises. So we have here an aggregate that I have 18 volumes using 1.5 terabytes. So what I can do with this is I can use Snap Center to create clones. And I'm going to show it to you.
So 18 volumes, 1.5 terabytes, same exact tool.
Yes. So right now, I'm going to click Clone the Backup. I'm going to use the policy that we have, but I'm going to clone from secondary. Remember that we replicate from on-premise to near to the cloud, to NetApp private storage. I'm going to use that data.
Okay.
Here, but the nice about that I'm going to use a compute layer, not on-premise. I'm going to use in AWS.
So you've used the data that you already replicated with our previous demo into AWS, and your compute servers are actually sitting on AWS. It's not servers that you had to purchase and put out there.
Exactly right. So right now, I'm just finishing the clone. I'm just doing the auto-assign. That's a typical clone using Snap Center. I'm going to select the snapshot. I'm going to select the archive location to apply all the logs, and pretty much it's done.
So this looks really familiar, right? These are skill sets that many in the audience already have from a decade or more of working with things like FlexClone, with SnapDrive, with Snap Managers, now in the single pane of glass for both on-prem and the cloud.
Yes, I'm creating one clone here, but also what I'm going to show to you on the job details in a few minutes, that I'm going to have 4 clones.
Okay.
4 clones for dev and test using data near the cloud in NetApp private storage, and 4 clones attached to AWS in a compute layer, as you can see right now.
So I know we're going through the job details. What's happening as we walk through this?
So here you can see AWS on the top. We are doing all the queries on the host to create a application consistency clone from my SQL database, and I'm going to attach that clone to SQL in AWS.
So literally just a couple steps, same tools we use to create the backup and the replication,
yes,
we're now using to create clones. And you've created 1 clone, and you could automate it just as easily to create 4 clones or 100 clones.
Yes, as you can see here on the screen, we have 4 clones, but could be 100 clones as well. You're completely right.
So how much space does that end up taking?
Let me check, hold on. So back to System Manager on NetApp Private Storage. You can see 26 volumes still using 1.5 terabytes.
So 26 volumes. We had 18 volumes originally, so that's 8 more volumes, 4 for logs, 4 for data for each of the clones. 1.5 terabytes before, 1.5 terabytes today.
Yep.
What if it was 100 clones?
It's the same, Flex Clone, same data management.
So all the skills, everything we've known, but now using no additional space, but using all of the compute and all the resources of the cloud.
Yep, it's the same.
Wow. So what we've basically done in just a few minutes is put our data in the right place to get the job done. And when Joel talked about becoming best friends with your application developers, how great is it that you can stand up test and dev in the cloud, take up no additional space, and in minutes give them whole environments in which they can work? I mean, Nito, can any of our competitors do this?
Nope.
Can HP do it?
Nope.
Can EMC
Never.
do it? Who can do it?
Ever. NetApp.
Only NetApp. Very good. Yeah, you can applaud for him on that. Come on. So, okay, we've just made best friends with our application developers, and we put everything in the cloud. What happens, though, if the cloud goes offline, right? We've suddenly taken our best friends and made them not quite so happy. You know, outages are a fact of life. All of us, actually, anyone in the audience out there who has never experienced an outage, please raise your hand. No? Okay, you, me, blackjack table tonight. You are the luckiest man in the world. So, but outages are a fact of life, and our hyperscaler partners, right, the AWSs of the world, the Azures, the SoftLayers, incredibly resilient, but everyone suffers outages every so often. So we don't want those application developers that we've just become tight with to suddenly be mad at us. Do we have some solutions we can offer there?
Yes, of course. NetApp Private Storage, it's a multi-cloud environment.
Multi-cloud environment. Okay, what do you mean by that?
Okay, let's take a look. So as you can see on the screen, we have Microsoft Azure console, and I have one of my database instances sitting there, CSG SQL 01.
Okay, so Azure CSG SQL 01. Got it.
Okay? So what I'm going to show right now to you is failover cluster in SQL, but my database is actually running on CSG SQL 02. Question for you, where is that?
So this is I didn't know there's a quiz. So this was a clustered SQL database. You showed me CSG SQL 01's running in Azure, but the active node is CSG SQL 02. So where's that running, Nito? I don't know.
Okay. So,
I mean, I do.
But that database is running on, that instance is running on AWS.
Okay.
So we have SQL 01 in Azure, SQL 02 in AWS. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to stop.
Whoa, you're shut. Okay, so you just shut that instance down.
Yes.
And what's happening?
Let's see.
It's offline. That's not good. Okay, wait. 1, 2,
done.
3. So 5 seconds.
Yeah.
5 seconds, you just took Joel's database that was sitting on Azure, and in just 5 seconds, you had it running in an entirely dissimilar cloud over in AWS.
Yeah. So, OK.
OK, so was that, how long, was it a 1 terabyte database? How long would it be if it was 5 terabytes?
It's the same.
5 seconds?
Yeah.
What, a 100 terabyte database?
Yeah, same.
5 seconds.
One very important note. Remember, that was really fast. You agree?
Yeah.
OK. Why? Because the data never moves. The data is in NPS.
So it's near the cloud. It's not in the cloud. So regardless of how big the database is, 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So imagine if you can deliver to your business. Imagine if you can deliver to those application developers not only the benefits of the cloud, but complete protection and the ability to move between completely dissimilar cloud architectures. That's pretty darn cool. So let's talk about Cloud ONTAP. So Cloud ONTAP, I mean, totally different thing than on-prem ONTAP, right?
No, ONTAP. Cloud ONTAP.
Cloud ONTAP, ONTAP, on-prem, same ONTAP?
ONTAP.
So it's ONTAP.
ONTAP.
OK, I'm hearing what you're saying. So can you show it to me?
OK. So, same on-command Cloud Manager.
OK.
As you can see on the screen, Amazon on our left,
Yeah.
and you have a cloud on top attached to it.
OK.
Okay? CPOC, fast attached, and we have NetApp Private Storage, a fast attached as well. So here we have Amazon replicating to CPOC on premises,
Yeah.
and we have a replication in place between NetApp Private Storage to CPOC.
Very cool. So
Question for you.
yeah,
What is that warning sign?
I don't know. You're supposed to remove those before demos.
Oops.
Yeah. No, actually, I do know what that warning sign's about. One of the cool features of On-Command Cloud Manager, I really like this, is what it's telling us is we've actually paid for storage in AWS that we haven't yet deployed in Cloud ONTAP. So it's warning us that we're actually paying for a resource that we haven't yet utilized to drive business. So yeah, it's a warning icon, but it's actually a pretty cool warning icon because it's once again driving value for the business.
OK, what do we want to do here?
So are you able to then take Joel's database, for example, or data that we put in Cloud ONTAP and replicate it back on-prem?
OK, are you asking me to
I mean, what tool would you use for that?
Snap Center?
Snap Center.
Yeah, the same data management.
Same exact tool we've just done 2 demos of.
Yes.
So should we do another demo?
Do you
like
really
another
want me
4-minute?
to do that?
You guys want to see another 4-minute demo of Snap? No. Same exact tool, same exact demo. Doesn't matter whether it's Cloud ONTAP, NetApp Private Storage, on-prem. Looks exactly the same regardless.
Yeah, it's on top.
Awesome. So let's not bore these fine folks to death. And more importantly, I'll give a cheap plug. I want you to come see my colleagues tomorrow where they're going to show you an even better way of doing this restore. So same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow. Come on back. So, you know, Nito, the cloud isn't just about hyperscalers, right? Out in this audience, we have cloud service providers, we have systems integrators, we have value-added resellers who either have already started to offer cloud services to our customers in the audience or are thinking about how they can do it. And I know we have solutions that we can offer to make that easier for these partners out there. So let's talk about one of them. Why don't you go ahead and bring up NetApp Storage Grid? You know, NetApp Storage Grid is our object storage solution. It can be used for general purpose object storage for massive amounts of data. Or in this particular demo, we're going to go ahead and use it as a backup repository that a cloud service provider or systems integrator might go ahead and use as a target that they could do for backups. Now, they've created this target for backups with Storage Grid. What are they going to use? How are they going to make it easy for customers to take their data that's on-prem and replicate it into that new storage instance they've created? Well, for that, we have AltaVault. Right? So go ahead, let's bring up the AltaVault instance we have sitting for on-prem.
OK, so here we have on-prem AltaVault console. As you can see, we have the cloud information. Let me show you this. We have the provider, NetApp Storage Grid Web Scale, and we have a bucket name, the repository name. The name is Joel's Awesome Backup.
OK, I'm going to remember that. Joel's Awesome Backup. Got it.
OK, and I'm going to show the CIFS share that we have in AltaVault, that I'm going to use that CIFS share to point to my backup.
So this is the CIFS share that it extends out to the backup application?
Yes, exactly.
OK,
so
very good.
let me go back to SQL.
OK.
We have a database. Let me do a backup using SQL Server here. I'm going to backup. I have a local backup, and I'm going to remove. And right now, I'm going to type the CIFS share that I show you in AltaVault.
And you're using the SQL backup tool, the native tool right now, but this could easily, just as easily be NetBackup or Simpana or any one of a number of different backup tools from our partners.
Yes, you're completely right.
OK.
So I'm going to finish my backup. and we are going back to AltaVault to see some nice reports.
So yeah, so right now the backup's running. What does it look like inside of AltaVault?
Okay. So AltaVault, I'm going to show two very nice reports. We have plenty here. So front-end throughput, I'm going to change the window to 5 minutes, and you can see all the backup coming from my backup to AltaVault.
So this is showing it actually streaming from that SQL backup straight into the AltaVault appliance.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Okay.
I'm going to show another one here. I'm going to show the storage optimization.
Okay.
Okay? So AltaVault is doing storage optimization to that backup. As you can see, I'm going to change the window here to 5 minutes. Hold on. And you are going to be able to see the duplication factor 3 to 1.
So
just one backup.
We've put just one backup on that, one full backup. We haven't even started to do the additional backups and put more workloads, and we're already getting a 3 to 1 storage efficiency savings on this system.
Yes.
That's absolutely outstanding. So I know we just set up the storage grid system, and I know we just finished our first backup there, but what if I change my mind? Or what if, and it's already happened a couple times, I've chosen a cloud provider which is giving me notice that I'm going to go out of business, right? How, and I've just put months and months of backups, what can I do?
So you can use AltaVault Cloud Agility. You can move from your local storage provider like NetApp Storage Grids to Amazon S3, if you can.
Okay, so AltaVault Cloud Agility. Can you show me what that looks like?
Yeah, but I'm going to show something very nice to the guys. Any good demo has to be CLI.
Nice. Hands up.
Okay?
Quota, if we're doing it, there's one CLI in the demo no matter what.
So three commands, replication migrates. We are migrating from our provider, NetApp Storage Grids, to Amazon S3.
So literally, and I know we're speeding this up yet again, because once again, it takes time to move these things, but 3 commands saying where you want to go, all the authorization, and go ahead and go. And I'm moving not only all of my previous backups that were sitting out there on Storage Grid to S3, but I'm also setting it up so all my future backups now go out to S3.
Yeah, let me show you. So as you can see here right now, you have the cloud information. We are connected to Amazon S3, the provider here, and you can see the same bucket name, Joe's Awesome Backup.
Joel's Awesome Backup, and it's moved over to S3 just that easy. So if I were to summarize what we've shown just in the last 10 minutes or so, right, we've replicated Joel's database. We've taken an application-consistent backup of it. We've replicated it out near the cloud with NetApp Private Storage. We then use tools and skills that many of you already possess, things like FlexClone, right, to go ahead and create a test dev environment and become our application developers' best friends. We've shown you how in that environment you can fail from 2 entirely dissimilar clouds to another in literally seconds, and how you can create your own cloud with things like Storage Grid and back up to it with things like AltaVault, and even have the agility to move from one cloud to the other. I mean, Nito, this is pretty cool stuff. Who else can do this?
No one but NetApp.
No one?
No one.
Just NetApp.
Just us.
Absolutely.
And on-premises, near the clouds, or in the clouds, NetApp Data Management is the same. And I love it.
So you know who else is going to love it? Your IT architects that Joel talked about, absolutely no lock-in. Your security team with your control of your data intact. And your CEO and your executive staff, when they realize that the skills that you already have and the tools that we've provided, you can deliver on the value of the cloud today with everything that we've shown you already. So Nito, we've moved this database from the cloud and back and forth, but I'm wondering, what if this database has some intense performance requirements? And you know, I know you're Mr. Database, but you're also Mr. Performance, and if I had to guess, maybe you got a little flash demo for us.
Yes, I do, of course.
You guys want to see a flash demo?
Yes.
You all want to see a Nito flash demo.
OK, so thank you very much. You guys know that I love and work for CPOC, and we have been doing a lot of great POCs, and one POC in particular was very nice. Customer came to CPOC, and he would like to use an Oracle application in a hybrid system, in a hybrid FAS, and he would like to simulate some I/O.
Okay.
But he would like, during the POC, to increase the working sets, the randomness of the application, and also inject some latency in the application. And he would like us to solve the problem and to see what's the downtime for their application.
Okay.
So the idea was 2 hybrid FAS. We are going to add 2 nodes, all flash FAS, and let's see what happens.
Okay. Let's hit it.
So, custom dashboards, as you can see. On the top, we have application layer. We are collecting real-time Oracle statistics. Customer is happy, everything is green. On the bottom, I'm collecting NetApp layer, NetApp performance, and I'm showing latency, IOPS, everything is OK.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is we are going to increase the working sets. Everything is going to be red.
Yeah.
Customer is not happy with that. So one solution, I can go to System Manager. I can select that volume and move. So I'm going to move to all-flash fast. 2 hybrids, we add 2 nodes, and we move from hybrid solution to all-flash fast.
System Manager with cluster data on tap, 2, 3, 4 clicks, and boom, you've moved that
Boom.
volume.
And let's see what's going to happen in our dashboard. So right now, it's 47,000 IOPS, 1 millisecond response time. And also, if you guys realize, we are part of the POC, we are creating a lot of snapshots. Right now, we are close to 500 snapshots and 27 clones.
So in just a few clicks, you drove a system from about 10,000 IOPS, high latency, over to 40,000 IOPS, sub-millisecond latency. How much downtime?
And I can do more. So take a look here. I'm going to add more workloads. 200,000 IOPS.
Wait. 10,000 IOPS, 40,000 IOPS. Now you're at 200,000 IOPS.
Yes.
How much downtime?
0.
No, really, like
0!
Ow. Feedback. So no downtime. Who else can do this? Can Pure do this?
They cannot scale out. Never, ever.
Can EMC
Ever.
do this? Who can do this, Nito?
Only NetApp. Only us.
Snapshots, clones still doing. Only NetApp can do this non-disruptively. Disk to flash, keeping your application integration going. Only NetApp delivers this value. That's outstanding.
I love it.
So,
we love it.
So we took this database. We started on-prem. We moved it to NetApp Private Storage. We used NetApp Private Storage for test dev. We used AltaVault to send it to the cloud. Then we took that same database and we drove it from 10,000 IOPS to 40,000 IOPS to 200,000 plus IOPS with absolutely no disruption to the business. So you know what, Nito? That's why I love this company.
And we love this.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, man.
It's now my privilege and honor to welcome Joel Reich back to the stage. Thank you.
Obrigado. Thank you, Jeff and Nito. That was wicked cool, wasn't it? So we have just scratched the surface of what's possible using these technologies and solutions available from our partners today. Now, there's much more to see at Insight Central. Maybe even Nito will be there. There's dozens of demos of what's possible today, and there's a hands-on lab. So please stop by and test drive the data fabric. Insight Central opens tomorrow at 10 a.m. Let's bring Roger out. Roger, come on back out here.
So Joel, I mean, I was back there watching the demo. I thought it was pretty fantastic. But that performance, I'm pretty sure we can do a lot better. And I know you're all about performance.
Yeah, I was kind of unfulfilled by that.
Yeah, I think we need to get Nito back out here.
Yeah, let's get Nito back out
Nito!
here.
Come on.
Am I in trouble?
Maybe.
So let's go back to and take a look, see if we can do more. OK, so we finish at 220,000 IOPS, 2015 snapshots to celebrate in South 2015. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to remove 2 hybrid nodes and add 2 all-flash fast nodes. As you can see, add 2 nodes, and we have some bubbles that are going to move. And let's see what happens. Oops, 400,000 IOPS.
Yeah, so that's pretty pure performance.
Yeah.
OK, so do you guys want to see more or no? OK, so let's add 2 more nodes, 2 all-flash fast nodes. 2 guys, more bubbles. Let's move workloads around. So let's see what happens. Oops. Close to 500,000 IOPS, and we pass
Passing.
E, I think.
Passing extreme.
Oops, almost there. More or that's okay?
More.
More?
More.
I can't hear.
More?
Okay, 2 more nodes. So, more bubbles. Let's see. Oops, 900,000 IOPS. 5,000 snapshots. Okay, that's enough, right?
No.
Come on.
More? Okay, I need your help. So, I need you guys, and I need you guys. 1, 2, 3, okay? So, 1, 2, 3. So 1 million IOPS, 7,000 snapshots. Is that okay?
That's excellent.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Nito. That was excellent. And so that was fantastic performance.
Hey, so what do you think?
Well, first of all, I think that was amazing, right? I mean, we went from, I think, what, 200,000 when I came out to up almost, well, to over a million.
Yep.
Almost 1.2. And I think it's pretty damn fast.
I agree. Right, so we're so confident in the performance of both the EF and all-flash FAS
Okay, sure.
that we're offering a 3x performance guarantee over traditional disk-based arrays.
All right?
You see it there.
All right, you heard it right here from Joel. Right, customers, please contact your NetApp sales rep to make good on this. The first 100 folks who inquire at the NetApp booth tomorrow get one of these shirts.
That's mine.
See if I could make this go faster.
All right, Nito, Joel, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Great job.
Hey, do you know where my game?